Hey tubers, well it's still morning. It's about, what, 7 minutes to 12, and we're right at 90 degrees in the garage. It's supposed to be a high of 107 today, and nope, we're going to be a little windy, which is no biggie, and no chance of rain. Rain will come back, they said, on Monday. Let's see, again, I'm going to remind everybody, you got this weekend to get your order in on the t-shirts. Order is going to be emailed to Laura at Pearson Productions, and that'll be the last on shirts for a while until I get back, and probably until sometime in September. I'll make a call out for anybody who wants any shirts. So if you want them for the remainder of the summer, now's the time to get it in. Kenny, Street Router 100, put his claim in on these. I'm thinking he might put them on Craigslist and make some money. Good for him. I didn't want to go through the effort because I got some other stuff I got to put on Craigslist and let him make some money, which is a good thing. So, nice day. Pull this thing out, finish off the garage. So here we go. Let's fire this baby up and get out of here and get going on the work. Alright, now to pull all this crap out and get going. More in a minute. Later, guys. Hey, tubers. I forgot I had this. This was underneath the sheet that was covering the top of the tool bench box. And this is my old Sheridan from when I was a kid. Yeah. This was a good pellet rifle. It still works too. Yeah, still works. There was something, some other engraving on it, but yeah, I forgot I had it. Things that you put up somewhere and then misplace. This is just a regular, what is it, Crossman or whatever. Yeah. So, and it's still got BBs in it. So. Yep, well, that's kind of cool. More in a minute. The things you find in your top of your toolbox, the very top. Here's the tray that was up there. I just blew it out. But when you can't see it, because you can see I got a step stool. The boys are running code. So, it's the last time you gapped the spark plug. God. I didn't even know I had these. I got some stickers. It's my sticker. Here's a sticker from Flash, or now it's Flash TV, but I think I got one of his up there. Yeah. Oh, I got an extra one. Okay. And extra one for pisser. And shut your face garage. And I think Larry sent me these. It's an old plate. Ooh, we ought to swap that one out on the wife's car. I think that's Cat's second plate. That's my plate. I'm an Air Force veteran. Ooh, there's an extra plate. Plates from my dad's car. Oh, there are my firefighter plates. And I think you Dizzy has the other one to this. So, interesting. Finding a bunch of junk. So, this is all the metal, my metal storage. And actually that's part of the original quarter panel in the car. I saved some of that metal in case I had to do any filling and everything else. The only welding I got left to do on the car is the holes where the Camaro insignia goes on the trunk. I haven't welded those up yet. Like I said, the car is probably 90% done. There's the final sanding and body work and glazing to go on, then sealed and then painted, and that's where we're at on the car. So I'm thinking all that steel might go all down there in that shelf. So that's what we're going to try later. Here's something, an oldie but a goodie. That's me at 33 years old. That's the Las Vegas Hilton. And that was for Grinnell Fire Protection when we were doing the rebuild back after the Hilton fire. Yeah, I found that in the top of the toolbox too. God. Alright, see? No gray. Later. Hey, tubers. Yeah, all the steel is under there. And this has been cleaned out. That's the main water supply coming into the house with a pressure reducing valve. I think the pressure out in the street is around 90 static. Unlike Henderson, I'm in Clark County, Nevada, but unlike Henderson, their water pressure, every place in town except for out at Lake of Las Vegas is all gravity fed from water storage tanks that has a straw in Lake Mead, goes to a water treatment plant and then fills the water storage tanks and then comes down gravity to distribution, where in Clark County is fed by, and Henderson is his own water district, where Clark County is fed by Las Vegas Water District, and they have reservoirs and pumping stations throughout the valley. And we are roughly mid three-quarters way to a pumping station. That's why our pressure is a little bit higher as you get down, or as you get away from the pumping station. The closer you get to the pumping station, the pressure is roughly constant, but as the further away you get, it increases. You know, the old gravity thing. So that's where we're at. Let's see, I found a whole bunch of stuff I got to go over. So Ziploc bags full of stuff, so I got to go through that. Found a oil pressure gauge, and I'm trying to remember where that's out of. I wonder if it's out of one of my son's cars. So that's where we're at. Got the mop and bucket out, fill it up with some degreaser, and we're going to mop the entire floor again. And then that'll be it for cleaning, this level of cleaning, until we get closer to painting the car. And then it'll be another good cleaning, another good mopping, and we'll see. I'm not telling you when I plan on shooting the car, because every time I say something that, okay, we'll be done by such and such a date, I always run over, so I ain't saying shit about that. So I ain't jinxing myself, I guess. So now we'll mop the floor, and then we'll roll the rollaway back in, put the BB guns back up on top of the rollaway, and start going through some of this stuff and bring the car back in. When I have more, I'll turn it back on later. Hey, tubers, all done. Garage is clean. Now if we just get Street Rodder to come pick that up, and tomorrow we'll be taking the master cylinder out and boxing it up, and on Monday sending it to Willwood. So let's pull this thing in. Alright, well, let's see. Still looking for software for videos. When my computer crashed and I had to upload Windows 10 Pro, I lost Live Movie Maker, and Windows doesn't let you download that anymore. They're coming out with a new one, which should be released sometime this year, but that doesn't do me any good right now. But valuable lesson learned is when I download something from Microsoft, download it to a separate file / directory and save it there, so that if the computer ever does crash, you still have the software. So that concludes today's video. I want to thank everybody. Oh, before we go on that, don't forget t-shirts. This weekend be the last weekend to get in for this order. Probably next order will be somehow advertise. There's no advertisement. I'll probably start getting another order together if anybody wants. Sometime in September, I'll put the feelers out and see if anybody jumps on the bandwagon. And if not, then that's it for this year at least. So, if you want a t-shirt, get your order in this weekend, Monday morning. Laura is in the office around 8 or 9, and that's when I plan on sending the order over to her. So, I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. Tomorrow will be the master cylinder. Later, guys.